Welcome to the third season of the Nidd's Whitelist server.
So, to strike a different conversation, were you already able to try out the new Fallout DLC? If you have it. Oh, yes. How is it?
Well, I have only started the beginning of it. I ran into an issue with it, though.
Do tell.
I was disappointed with. Well, the issue I ran into with is that in the beginning of the DLC, without spoiling too much, you pretty much get a companion, but the companion was slightly bugged. And since the DLC is about crafting robots, I had to recraft that robot companion to fix it. Because for some reason it was bugged.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. That's just, yeah, that probably sucks. But then again, judging by the amount of stuff you're probably hoarding, it shouldn't be that much of a problem for you to just rebuild it, right?
Oh, yes, it was. Well, the odd two. Without, I'll give a slight spoiler warning in case no one wants a spoiler at all. But the robot you start out with has a laser rifle arm, and for some reason for me the laser rifle arm wasn't working until I deattached it and reattached it.
So the equivalent of turning it on and off again. Also, just to point that out, since it was funny, kpwane made an Easter-related joke. What do you get if you pour boiling water into a rabbit warren? Hot cross bunnies. It is alright. Even though a bit gruesome if you think about it.
Yeah, just like it. It seems we have no more viewers. 11 people are watching now. Hello, 11 people. Welcome to this odd stream.
Yeah, it's
Hosted
mostly
by
nightmare.
The almighty Archlich.
Hold on, no, I'm currently broadcasting in the name of Sal, and I have to pretend to be Sal from time to time.
Okay, the almighty Sal.
I wouldn't call her almighty. I mean, sure, she does keep me in a closet, but no, that doesn't make her almighty, I think.
Well, okay. Well, then, welcome to Sal's stream.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. I'm happy with that. I hope you enjoy me not doing anything and occasionally staring at the sun for a few minutes.
Is it bad that I'm now watching the chat, wondering if anyone will say hello back?
They usually don't. They usually don't. They like to just lurk. But you can sometimes provocate them by calling them out on their lurking, and then they'll either leave, say something, or just ignore what you said entirely. Like they probably do with the entire stream.
In short,
I think it's live, I would say.
Wayne said hello!
He's already said hello to you.
I know, but he said it twice. That makes it twice as special.
Doesn't it lose its effect after the first time? So...
No, that's after 4 times.
That's after 4 times. kpwane, don't say hello more than...
3 times makes whatever thingy, and then 4 times it starts to suck again.
Well, what if he says hello 4 times in one hello?
Well, then I say racism.
Racism? About hello? Oh, that's just...
Maybe
that's racist of yourself.
Well... But... Raisins.
Okay. What?
I don't know.
Oh, this is a brilliant idea. I have command centers in all of these 4 towers that look in here. I just need to build that at some point. Oh, great.
And okay, I can't.
Scovinus, or Scovinus.
Scovinus, there you go. I'm just here to watch Mere slowly go insane. I think you're too late, because I think he already is. But that may be my own personal medical judgment. Then again, I don't know many in the Nidd who are not insane, so if you can find the non-insane people in the Nidd, then please do point them out to me. Because I think we have some work to do. make them insane.
Yeah. And on a side note, I had some problems with governors' names at the start for too. I already know him for at least... How many hours is it now? 17 plus 3... 20 hours. Brilliant. Oh, why do I do this to myself? And, well... at first I called him Schweinus. Which might come off as rude, but I didn't tell him yet why.
I see.
I didn't see his name, and I just wrote it out of the corner of my eye, and it all went wrong, and I feel terrible for it. I kind of feel like this needs a spotlight here in the middle. But then again, this might come all tumbling down if I, grind that down. I'll look.
But I still have to ask, though, if that building is a hotel, then where are the rooms?
That is in fact the most important part of the hotel, which I haven't even built yet. You see these doors here? They were supposed to lead to the rooms.
I see.
Well, you can't see yet, but you will see in a bit. And then outside here, I would have like larger balls, in which there'd be like 1 or 2 rooms. The idea behind this thing is, a roulette table?
Mm-hmm.
The idea behind it was to kind of build the spire like the top thing that you used to spin the roulette wheel with.
Mm-hmm.
And the name New Vegas doesn't even come from the Fallout game. That's just Sal having a lucky guess, because the old station that we came from was called Space Vegas for some reason, because it had funny lights and people thought, well, that looks like Las Vegas. Las Vegas sounds wrong to me by now. And, well, then we moved to the moon, which is now called the Mean, which I'm very proud of, by the way.
Fun fact. Las Vegas, the casinos aren't even in Las Vegas. They're in a state next to it.
Really?
Well, not technically, they're not a state. It's like you have the city of Las Vegas, but the casinos are outside of the city of Las Vegas, because they're part. It has to do with how the government structure works. It's in a sense, if they were to be part of the city, then they would have to pay city tax and state tax. But due to the way they're located, they're like a city with no mayor kind of principle. They don't have to pay the city; they just have to pay the state itself. So that means they skip a group, pay less.
Ooh.
So they're outside of the Las Vegas tax. I know there's a video online, I think, of CGP Grey that explains it 1 billion times better.
Oh, he's good. He's definitely good.
Yes, he is.
Oh no, I didn't make that jump. I'm falling to my death. No, I'm dead. Look at that. It already looks a lot nicer with the light in here, though. Yeah, well, that comes in a few seconds in the stream. There you go. Now I'm falling in the stream. It's weird watching that back.
Yeah, it's strange to see yourself fall twice, probably.
Don't worry, I see myself falling quite often, actually. For instance, I have a habit of forgetting that I'm supposed to be carrying hydrogen bottles around with me, so I kind of just fall, which always looks awfully depressing and sad.
And it seems that Wayne was doing a Google Translate and then realized that Google Translate isn't any use if you don't know how to spell. But you still always have Google Correct Spelling, or Google Overlords, or Google, or...
Google?
Yes,
well, okay, I'll be honest here. Schweinus derives from the German word Schwein.
Yes.
And that in English would be pig. And I'm really sorry that I made that link there, and I didn't really want to call you out as a pig. I didn't read it properly, and I'm sorry. I hope you have it in your heart to forgive me.
We board 2 people on the street and snipe people again.
I know. That's how it works.
I call racism. We should drag them back in chains.
Problem is, I can't really do that, otherwise I would probably. And that's why you can't have me actually doing any of this here.
I see.
Now that is lighting.
Well, the building does need more seats.
I know that it needs more seats. It currently only has, like, 1 over there, which I'm currently looking at, but you can't see yet. Well, the viewers can, because they'll be on time, but not me.
Well, the viewers are cheating.
Nah,
They
that's
can see
true.
the future.
They're just horrible
How does it
people.
work?
How dare they?
And Scouser forgives you. He blames the closet prison.
It is the closet prison. Sal keeps me in her closet.
Is the chain at least comfortable? Or is
So-
it one of those
I
painful
surprisingly
ones that
don't
rub against the
even.
skin?
Surprisingly, I don't even have a chain. She just hopes that I won't find out how to use England and thus learn how to escape.
I see. So as long as you don't learn English, you're alright.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Because the moment you could speak English would be the moment you could ask a person on the street where to go.
I don't know where to go to find people in the streets, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, I'm living a miserable life.
But I am now wondering, though, have you had fish and chips?
I didn't. I mean, yes, I had fish, but, not with chips, surprisingly. That was a weird concept to me. I don't know if it's more common for you, but I had a meat pie. It was weird. I don't know what people see in them.
I've had a meat pie before, but honestly, somewhat in agreement with you. I'm not saying they're bad, but wouldn't say they're special either. I wouldn't go out of my way to get one, let me put it that way.
Personally, I just don't need all that other stuff around it to enjoy the meat inside. Separate,
All the healthy stuff.
yeah, separate. It would probably be a nice dish, but sure, let's have it their way.
Wayne is asking you if you've ever had a proper pie yet and not the one you had with Sal, and if you've eaten it the correct way. I'm now very much interested in how you eat a pie in a correct way and what a proper pie would be. Define proper pie.
I'd like to know too, actually. While we're waiting for that question to reach kpwane, I had a steak pie. I admit it wasn't self-made or from a restaurant, it was a store-bought one. And how did I eat it? Well, with a fork and a knife. I just cut a piece off and then sticked it into my mouth after having it soaked in gravy that was already leaking out of it.
I see. Well, I don't actually see it technically here, but those are semantics. Unless I'm watching the stream, then I suppose I see something.
I don't think it's that interesting, though.
A proper pie is one for an individual, it's not something sliced up and served. In short, it is simply put a smaller pie. I'm not sure how the size determines the quality.
What's a barn cake?
That is a good question.
I don't know, unfortunately.
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay, you go Google it.
It seems to be a normal bun. You know, like
All right.
hamburger bun with something in it. At least that's
Hold
the
on.
only pictures it's showing me.
Hold on. The entire piece of meat that's inside that cake is already covered in lots of cake and bread covering and gravy. And I'm supposed to put more bread around it? Can't I just eat the bread if you people are so keen on me consuming bread?
Wayne, I don't think I can agree with you. That is a proper pie. That is more like a hamburger bun with some shit inside.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call it shit.
I prefer a hamburger inside a hamburger bun, personally.
Well, that is a bit harsh. I admit the pie was nice, it just wasn't really my taste. I'm just confused why you would put more bread around it. But you don't need to explain that to a cretin like me. I'm awful when it comes to cultures and stuff. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't insult you, or pie, or like all of pie.
You have insulted all of the pie world. The pies shall be offended. Good thing pies don't have thoughts.
Pie.
Okay.
Okay, that went a bit too far, I'm afraid.
Yes,
I think so too.
We haven't gone far enough east yet to do that. I'm afraid we're too far west for that to make sense.
I insulted him and all his people. I hope his people aren't pies.
Well,
Okay, I'm making it worse
if
now.
people are pie, then he is a cannibal.
Hold on a second. Actually, you are what you eat, so in theory, being a cannibal is perfectly human.
So, when I eat cow, I'm a cow?
Yes. I assume. I don't know. Don't ask me.
But Wayne are the pie eaters. But what about the lizard people? Anyway, on a note, actually, back to Fallout. Have you managed to try any more Fallout?
I'm afraid not, seeing how I'm currently stuck in Britain without my computer. And I'm not allowed to
Your
use...
own house computer, big
I know, but she
Insult
doesn't
me.
allow me to use it for that.
Oh, the evil person.
I know, she's cruel. Also, she's holding and leading a very terrible household. Lizard people are scousers. What are scousers?
I don't know. Want to Google it again? You know, I think we're starting a new game. It's called Let's Google It.
Well, they kind of reverse engineered Boris's perfect or ideal live stream. He just wanted to have a black screen and asking the viewers questions, demanding them to answer them without any sort of reward.
Okay, it seems to be guys with curly hair and a mustache.
I'm confused.
Well, you pretty much know like an afro, but then on a white guy with curls?
Yeah?
Yeah, and those gigantic mechanic mustache?
Yeah?
Combine those two.
I did? It doesn't really make sense.
Neither does it for me, but that's what I get.
Good. I'm happy that we settled that.
It's people from Liverpool. I'm quite sure that some people in Liverpool are now offended by that statement.
So you've also... Wait, either Liverpoolians are not your people, or you've insulted your people yourself too.
Yeah, I don't know.